Aloha, it's Matthew, and today we are doing a speed unboxing of the August 2024 Mani by Me kit. Boom! So, if you're not familiar with the Mani by Me kit, it's a subscription kit from Maniology, and if you get the full box, it comes with a card that explains the theme of the box. It tells you about the plates, and it tells you about the polishes that are included, and then the bonus gift. And then it comes with an inspiration card, and it breaks down exactly how to do the manicure in the inspiration photo. Um, so let's take a look at what we've got for this month. Currently on my nails, I have Holo Taco I'm Rover It. It's like this Mars burnt orange red with scattered hollow. I'm loving it. I think it's I don't know, is it just like a shimmer in there? Yeah, it's beautiful polish. Um, the reason we're doing a speed unboxing, you guys, is that I leave for Oahu in 2 hours and I have not a thing packed. That and Scotty's been away for 2 weeks for work, and I've got to, scurry around the house and do laundry and make it look like I haven't been being a total slob while he's been gone, you know. Um, okay, so in the full subscription box, you get 2 early release polishes, and we're gonna swatch these 2 out. This one is called Melt B521, and this one is called Drip B520, and they're both a creme formula and super opaque. I'm thinking, but we'll swatch those out on the top. It comes with a sticker. It comes with a little mini instructions if you've never stamped before. Obviously, you can look up the Maniology channel or my channel. Anybody who you can look up the plates. You can look up nail stamping. You'll get plenty of information on that. I also should pop in, because I keep forgetting to say, I made a little thing. I have a discount code. If you put Matthew10 at checkout on Maniology, you get a 10% discount, and I get a little commission. It does not work on the subscription kits, though, so for what it's worth. So then in the kit, you also get 2 exclusive plates. These plates are not sold on the website. And this one here, let's go ahead and zoom in. This one is M33, and the theme for this plate series, or this box, is fluid art and water marbling, which more of these look more like fluid art designs to me over water marbling, even though it says water marbling on the little insert. But the thing with fluid art is these cells, these like little circles of color, and typically you get that by using a specialty polish that has some additives in it that makes the different colors that you put together go into cells. That's what they call it. It's just the easiest way to describe that. So then the free gift here, we've got this cup. It's silicone, and it's got some little grippies on the bottom there. So if you want to clean your brushes, somebody already pointed out that we would make a good cleaner for makeup brushes too. And then you can use this to set them in to dry, so that they can air dry your brushes. And then also you can use the cup for water marbling escapades. I haven't tried that yet, so maybe I'll attempt a video of doing that. So let's swatch out those polishes, and then I'm just going to put 2 quick stamps on my fingers, because like I said, I got to get to packing. My friend Christopher is in Germany, and his partner Chad asked me if I wanted to come over for a uh, little work weekend, and I'm gonna go over there. He used his miles to fly me over, and we're gonna paint some doors, and it's supposed to be a surprise for Christopher when he gets back from his trip to Germany. I don't think he watches my channel. He's my best friend, and he's subscribed because he supports me, but he is not into nails at all. So I don't think I'm in jeopardy of ruining the surprise. Okay, let me pull out this plate here. Is M298. It's called Brushwork, and I like to use it for these brush strokes for swatching. And if you're careful, if you're doing a lot of swatches at once, if you're careful about how you scrape, you can get 5 polish bottles swatched, and then clean your plate. You don't have to keep cleaning your plate in between. And just recently, I saw that this one was on sale. I think they might be closing it out. I think it was $4 on the site. Don't quote me, but I think it was on sale the last time I saw it. So this one is called Melt. This one's Melt. And the way I like to do it, I like to pick it up, get rid of this extra stuff we don't want. And then I go right over the words, because that gives you an idea. So this does have a tiny bit of opacity, or I mean a tiny bit of translucency. You can still see the words, but like on the white, you can definitely see this is almost like a watermelon pink. And then it also shows up on the black too. I mean, it shows up, but it's not as thick as or as opaque as I was hoping. So let's go for the green one. Is called Drip. And let's go right here. Now, when you paint these on, because you can use these are stamping polishes, but you can also use them to just do a standard, regular paint your nails manicure. And typically, even these ones that have a little bit of translucency when you stamp are solid when you paint it on. And that one also has the tiniest bit of translucency too. But I mean, it shows up bright green on white. So, if you've got a base, your colors are going to show up. But I don't want to use those because they don't go with my manicure today. So let's take a look. I think I like that one a lot. And then maybe this one and that one. Those two that have like a lot of cells. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Because this already looks like Marsy alien rock, if you will. So I want to make it kind of look like an alien landscape on my nails. Oh, so let me grab some liquid latex here. I'm going to use straight up black. And if you've used that before, it's a very opaque black polish when you stamp. And it can be a little bit of a pain in the butt to clean up off your cuticles. Just because it's so pigmented that when you go to, if you use acetone to get it off, it can just turn into gray on your cuticles and take a little bit of extra cleaning off, which if you do that, you sometimes put your polish at risk because you're putting acetone so close to your the polish that you want to keep. if that makes sense. I'm just going to get that little bit of latex off the tip of my nail. Okay, perfect. And if you didn't know, I live in Hawaii, so this should be, it's already drying. You see, you can tell it's drying when it's this darker pink. Okay, and so I'm going to put this one on this nail. I typically, when I do, if I'm not doing stamps on all my nails, I typically like to put stamps on my ring fingers as accent nails. Okay, so let's see. I think this end down here where I'm going to have a lot of black, I want to be toward the tip. I think I'm going to do it this direction. So let's do that. Just going to make sure I put down plenty of polish because those are pretty large voids or etched surfaces. And I just want to make sure that there's plenty of polish. Okay, and we're set here. Okay. Oh yeah. And this one, if you guys haven't, if you're a beginner and you're not sure about signing up for the kit, the Mani by Me kit, this would be a good one to start with because even if you mess up on your pickup, if you don't get it exactly how it is on the plate, it doesn't really matter because it's just swirls and it's not anything that's like a particular shape that is noticeable if something goes wrong on your pickup. Does that make sense? Like if you were picking up a square or a flower shape or something that's uh, a specific shape, if you miss a chunk of it, then it'll actually really be very evident. That one's a. I thought it was going to get more black. I think I'm going to go for this one then on this finger because I wanted a little bit more of a design. But this is fun. Um, and then also on these on this plate in particular, I saw somebody else already review the box, and she did several layers. So if you get to this point and you think you want more design on your nail, you can always do. You could pick up a second stamp and add more. That's the cool thing about this particular design is that it's so free flowing that there's no like again, like it's not the shape of a flower or a diamond or something. If you added more, nobody's going to know that it wasn't the original stamp that you put down. And then we'll zoom in here at the end to take a look at these. And so I'm going to go with the more. This one seems to have. Ooh, this one. I want this one. Has a lot of black in it. So when I get back from Oahu, Scotty's birthday is coming up on in the beginning of August. And so I'm going to pop in a picture real quick right here. I made him an Aloha shirt. He loves he loves his clothes, and he has a ton of Aloha shirts. But I made that one. I sewed that one for him, and Dang it. You know what? I'm going to wait on that for just a second. I need to put some liquid latex on this finger. So, I don't know, 3 or 4 days ago, I cut out all the fabric pieces. And that was my goal for the day because that can be a tedious chore. Not tedious so much, it's a very involved, and you're like ironing, and it took me a couple hours to cut out all the pieces, all the pattern pieces. And then here I am trying to be fast, you guys, and I keep keep messing up. So yeah, I spent a couple hours the other day cutting out all the pattern pieces. And then yesterday I sewed the entire thing from start to finish. And that's a first for me. I've made several Aloha shirts. I've made 2 for myself and another one for him, and one for my dad. And I'm getting better at it. I'm the instructions of the pattern aren't necessarily the clearest, but every time that I've made a shirt, I've added notes and like clarified to myself so that future Matthew, when he reads the pattern, will be able to understand it much faster. Not only that, but now that I've made the same pattern going on 5-6 times, it's easier. The very first time the very first time I made it, there were points where I had to read and reread and reread the instructions because they just aren't the clearest. I don't know if any of you have ever looked at a sewing pattern, but sometimes they just aren't. They're not clear. Oh, someone's having a little breakdown out there. The bandit's probably harassing Sandy, is what it sounds like out there. She'll play with him and play with him and play with him, and then at a certain point, she's like, "Okay, I've had enough." And sounds like that might be where they are. Okay, so let's get this last one on my nail, zoom it in, and then I gotta go pack for my trip. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's get rid of that. Mm-hmm. I hope you guys, I don't think you guys could see that. It's too far away. That's what it looks like. Oh, I'm all over the place. I'm trying to be fast, and I just keep making little bloopers, like putting liquid latex on the wrong finger. Okay, so now key thing here is now that we're done, you have to, in order to keep your stamping polish from smudging, we use smudge-free top coat, which is a Maniology thing. I mean, there are other brands as well that I haven't tried. I don't know what's going on right there. It looks like there's a little clump in my top coat or something. There are other brands that I haven't really given a try, but this one seems to work very well for me. And then once we put the smudge-free top coat on, I'll come back in about 5 minutes and put my KBShimmer clearly on top, which is my quick dry top coat of choice. Okay. Here we go. I wonder. The tiniest little bit of black that. Oh, I got it. Good. There was a little like nugget of black polish that was not adhered, and it came off and it went into my bottle, but I got it out. Okay, so let's zoom in and take a look at these. And so here's the one we just did. I'll clean up that cuticle a little bit more, but I figured you guys don't have to sit around and wait. But I just like the look of that swirl with that metallic shimmer underneath. And then here we got another one. And just, black on the shimmer. I've seen other colors done in this from this plate in like layers. So perhaps when I get back from Oahu, we'll take a deeper dive and try this with some more color combinations. But if you guys like my videos, feel free to like them and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And until next time, bye. Zoomies.